What's going on, everybody? My name is Havenan and welcome to the 30k AMA. I want to start out by saying that originally this was going to be a lot bigger. This video was going to be a lot bigger because I came up with this genius idea because a lot of people subscribed to me for 100 days content that I was going to answer 100 questions. Unfortunately, that took way too long. By the end of recording it all, I had about 2.5 hours of footage, and after editing it down as much as I could, the video was over an hour and a half long. And as much as, people could potentially enjoy my content, I don't think watching an hour and a half of me answering questions would be on the top of the priority list to do. And so what I've decided is to cut this down as much as possible and answer the important questions. So I do apologize if your question wasn't answered at this AMA. I decided to just answer the questions that needed answering and cut out the extra ones that really didn't have much of an answer or anything. So I really do apologize if, I don't answer your question in this video. What I will say is that I still have all of the footage there, the full 100 questions answered, and so if people want, let me know in the comments and I will answer all 100 questions. I'll upload the full edited version of the 100 days, which again is an hour and a half long, which I don't think people want to watch, but it is there in case people want me to, upload it. I also thought it'd be kind of gimmicky to bring my fiance in to answer me the questions. So the person answering the questions is Anna, my fiance. Just thought it'd be a nice little extra to the video. And finally, I just want to say thank you. It's incredible to think that at the end of August the 30th is when I uploaded the 100 Days in Skyblock Survival. My YouTube channel was less than 4k, and it wasn't a very active channel at that. I actually remember at the end of the 100 Days in Skyblock video, I was like, hey, help me get me to 4k, I'm really close, and it'd be really cool if I could get there. And now I'm sitting on like 31, 32k, and it's amazing to think about, and I really hope you guys keep enjoying the content whatever I decide to upload. I think that's all I really need to say to start off with. I will now cut to the point where I'm actually answering the question, so I really hope you guys enjoy the video. You have a fantastic day.
Okay, so CJ does Lax ask, do you edit your own videos, and if so, how long does it take you?
I do edit my own videos. I'm assuming you're referring more to the 100 days videos, so I'll just talk about that. It usually takes me about 5 to 10 hours to do the actual editing itself, like an hour to do the voice recording that I do over it. And then to actually cut through all the footage and do all the audio, that it does take me about 5 to 10 hours.
By Melon God, what are you planning on your future career path to be, job-wise, and will it be a full-time YouTuber?
My dream job would be full-time YouTuber, absolutely. It has a lot of benefits because, as I've mentioned, and probably mentioned at the start of this video, me and Anna are in a long-distance relationship, and having a job that, quite frankly, I can pick up and take anywhere I want would be, well, it'd be an absolute win. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. I'm going to just keep making content, and if it turns into a job, it'd be absolutely amazing. If not, I mean, I'll figure it out from there. I guess to answer your question, if I can turn this into a full-time job, this would be my full-time job.
This one is by Ellie Bautista. How many years have you been playing Minecraft for? Also, I love your content.
Thank you. God, I actually can't answer that question because I don't know. All I can really answer is that I was playing Minecraft when it was still in beta.
Okay, so for question number 8, this one is by Miyoko Imoto. They say, wow, congrats on 30k, my guy. What's your favorite thing that you've done on your channel?
Favorite thing I've done on my channel? God, that's not an easy question because admittedly there's quite a lot of fun things that I've done on my channel. My channel's had 2 lives. The first getting me to about 4k, and then the second is obviously everything that's happened between now and August since the 100 Day Skyblock video blew up. If we're going to talk about the 100 Day Skyblock blow up and afterwards, I'd probably say the 200 day video. The 100 day video, if I'm being 100% honest, was just slapped together. I don't think I put any extra time that I needed to put in. I didn't really plan anything out and it just blew up. The 200 days, I put a lot more into it, and I felt like a lot more care went to it, so that was definitely my thing of recent times. My overall favourite thing I've ever done on my channel is a video called The Definition of Insanity, and I think that is not necessarily the most time, but the most effort I've ever put into a video, and if you've not watched it, I'd highly recommend it.
My name is Joe, and they ask, any tips on staying motivated?
I actually really like this question, Joe, so I'll start by saying thanks for asking it. And this is going to sound really cheesy, but I think you've just got to sort of appreciate the little things. I mean, like I say, the first questions, how many of them have been like, congratulations, you're doing great, keep going. And it's the little things like that. Even on my most common videos, I'm like, oh, this is a good video. It's like, and it's technically just a name in a crowd. Like, That's one way you could potentially look at it. But it's like the little things like that. Anytime someone's like, this is a good video, you've got to really appreciate that, and that you've got to, just appreciate the fact that, you've not necessarily made their day better, but let's say they watch a 10-minute video and they really enjoy that 10-minute. That 10-minute was better than maybe the 10 minutes before, and that just motivates me. It also helps that all of my friends online and my fiance, they're all like constantly like saying, listen, you're doing good, keep it up. You've just got to let the little things help you get through the moments where it is difficult to keep going. I hope that answers your question.
Ashish Nanda, who is your inspiration?
Again, I'm assuming you mean the inspiration for all the 100 Days video, and I feel like that's obvious in being Luke the Notable, Wadsy, Dream. These are big content creators that I respect. I was going to talk about people who initially inspired my YouTube channel. You probably don't know them, but when I originally started all the way back when, there was two. One of them was a good friend. One of them I didn't know at the time. One of them was called Quakehaven, and the other one, like I mentioned earlier, Dibscraft. And both of them made Minecraft UHC videos on the Reddit. And I loved their content so much, and they inspired me to start making content all that time ago.
When will you upload I Survived 200 Days While Hunted?
The 200 Days Hunted video is probably my most requested video. Here's the problem with doing 200 days in Hunted. I would probably have to do 100 days again, except this time I'd have to do 100 days successful before I could try 200. So I could technically turn it into 2 videos. But if I fail in the first 100 days, I do not believe that I could upload that video again, because who wants to see me do a 100 Days Hunted video and fail twice? And I could be the only person that thinks that, I could be alone in that, but I just think that if I died on day 96 again, I don't think I could turn that into another video without just repeating the same things that the other failed 100 days manhunt video. It would potentially be about 20 hours of streaming and recording where I've just got nothing from it. So I want to do it. It's my most requested thing. I will at some point try and do it, but there is that fear in the back of my head where I'm like, if I try and do it again and it fails, I've just wasted a lot of time with no footage to upload.
Big 555 jump. What are some of your New Year's resolutions? And do you have a sub goal for 2021?
I'll start with the sub goal one because I think that's easier. I kind of want to see if I can hit 50k. I think that would be really tough to do, but I'm still going to give it a go. If I get 40, I'll be happy, but I'm going to aim for 50. As for New Year resolutions, I don't really have anything too big. I just want to focus on keep making content, growing my YouTube. If I'm being honest with you, this year is just preparing me for next year because I have a lot of big plans next year in my personal life. So this year is basically save up as much money as I can, grow as much as I can on YouTube and Twitch. JRife1013, is there a specific game or experience that you played that made you like video games? Congrats on 30k. Thank you, J-Rive. I don't think obviously I played a few games here or there, but I think the moment that I really came and locked down that, right, I'm going to be playing games for the rest of my life, was probably when Call of Duty World at War just came out. And me and my friends, they convinced me to get a PlayStation 3. I was away from games at that point. They convinced me to get online, and we played hours worth of Call of Duty Zombies on that game. And I have so many fond memories of us surviving in Call of Duty Zombies, just kicking ass, quite frankly.
I've seen things. Are you going to continue making One Life, or is it done?
Can I just start off by saying that the profile picture is absolutely perfect with the name I've Seen Things. So, for those who don't know, because I know a lot of new people are here, One Life was a Minecraft series that I did with my friends. It was basically just Minecraft hardcore, but we did it on complete the monument maps. Elysium is actually one of my favorite things I've ever done. For obviously this all blew up, I had half of the latest quote-unquote season uploaded. If I'm being honest, I'm not really sure if I'm ever gonna upload the remainder of that season. I think that season is just gonna be there, floating in limbo. I would like to continue it, but the problem with continuing it is that it's a lot of effort that I just don't feel like I've got the time to do at the moment. Especially with, all the manhunt stuff I want to do and all the 100-day stuff, that takes forever. And plus, arranging 7 people to play Minecraft at the same time is utterly impossible, it feels like at times. And so, in my opinion, at this point, it's not worth it. So, maybe one day in the future, I'll get a bunch of YouTubers to do it again. But I wouldn't expect it anytime soon.
Dixie Skinner, and they ask, do you like Bedrock Edition Minecraft?
If I'm being honest, I'm not 100% sure the difference between the two. If I'm right, Bedrock is the version that is played on like Xboxes and stuff. And if I am right in that assumption, the last time I played it was on Xbox 360. Fun fact, the first ever time I killed the Ender Dragon was actually on the Xbox 360. I can't really say I dislike it. I don't really have much experience in it because my Minecraft days have all been on Java. Like Pocket Edition, I've never really played that. I've only ever played on Java Edition, Java. I don't really have any plans to play it either. I don't really see a reason to play it. Maybe I could be convinced otherwise, but, you know, right now there's not really a reason for me to buy Bedrock Edition.
Pikey Muscle, are you planning on any collabs?
Yes, one of the things that, you know, I'm doing, obviously, is the Manhunt videos, and I already have, like, 4 people that are like, yeah, I'd happily do a Minecraft Manhunt video with you. Most of them are just close friends. The most prominent one that you probably know is Billy, or Shadow Apples. In the near future, he has agreed to basically do a Minecraft Manhunt video with me where he hunts me. All I'm going to say is, if there are any mutual people that I've spoke to that want to do something in Minecraft, I'm never going to be like, no, go away. I'll always be open to it. I am kind of shy and nervous when it comes to approaching people, so I have this unfortunate thing about, you know, wanting people to come to me than me going to them, because if not, I'm like, oh man, what if they say no? But to answer your question, yeah, with the Manhunt videos, I'm going to see if I can ask a bunch of different people to do some stuff with me, and hopefully they say yes, we shall see.
Doro, and they are asking, are you looking to do more days on Skyblock? And possibly do more on the hardcore series.
I'm assuming the hardcore you mean the ultra hardcore series. I will probably go back into that at some point, because obviously that was, yeah, I do want to like actually finish that. Well, not finish it, but like I didn't even kill the Ender Dragon or the Wither, and it would be a cool video to go back to and try. As for the Skyblock series, the difficult thing about Skyblock is, first of all, yes, I will be doing 300 days in Skyblock at some point. The difficult thing is obviously A, by myself. Now that Austin's dead, and B, you know, it's sort of a question of what else is there to do now. You know, I guess I could do some buildings, but I suck at building. The Wither's dead, the Dragon's dead, I have an Elytra. I don't know what else I can do in the Skyblock world. Maybe I'll start taking suggestions, but I guess the answer is yes to both of them. I will be taking them back on.
They don't see, and the question is, if you had a choice between uploading videos you only mildly enjoy, but being very successful, or making videos you had much more fun and enjoyment with, but very few people watched, which would you rather do?
I'm going to cheat the system here, and I'm going to say I do the videos that I mildly enjoyed, but was very successful. And my reasoning is very simple. I'll use a content creator everybody knows, Dream. Dude gets millions of views per video. He's grown from 1 million to 50 million views in the space of no time. Now let's hypothetically say I got put in that situation with videos that I was just like, it's fine. I mean, they're okay. I'm not super thrilled about it. And I grew to a point where I have 15 million views. I could potentially start moving content on that I started really enjoying, and people would watch it, because at that point a lot of people are watching me for me rather than the content that I make.
What are your top 5 favorite games of all time?
Oh god, this is a tough one. I'm not gonna like list them as like number 1, number 2. I'm just gonna say 5 games that are my favorites. Minecraft is obvious. Among Us, Red Dead Redemption 2, Super Mario Sunshine. The one that comes to mind right now, and the only reason is because I played it recently and I love it, is a Japanese RPG called Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans. That's a favorite. That's an underrated game that I love. I'll give shoutouts to games like Stardew Valley. You could put 2 or 3 of the Call of Duties on there, mainly just for the zombies. I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. Luigi's Mansion, maybe some Pokemon games. There's so many games.
What are your top 5 films of all time?
Empire Strikes Back, Fellowship of the Ring, Shawshank Redemption, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Petros. How did you meet Sab and Sol?
This is a nice question. So for those who don't know, Sab and Salt are the 2 hunters in the 100 Day Hunted video, Manhunt video. Sab was I think we met a few times when I met him through Austin, Sanchez streamer. We met a few times through, I think we were just playing some PUBG or something, and we interacted a little bit. And then when I started streaming, he started coming a lot to my streams and that kind of thing. And that's how we eventually became friends. Salt was similar. He pretty much just was watching me do some Minecraft CTM stuff. And he was like, oh, I know this guy because he used to watch me when I was, you know, doing Hypixel UHC videos back in like 2016, 2017. Once he realized who I was, he was like, oh, I really like this guy. And so it's a bit coincidental. The way we became friends, though, was I was really getting into Among Us. And I decided to invite a bunch of like my viewers and stuff to play some Among Us. And both Sab and Salt joined, and it was my interaction with them. And yeah, ever since, it's been a really good friendship. I love them both so much. So to answer your question, mainly because of that Among Us thing, but I've known them both. I guess they both was originally viewers that just became my friend. And that was 17 questions out of the 100 that I answered, so I hope you can understand why I decided to cut it down. Like I say, if you want the full version, I will obviously upload it as maybe an unlisted video or something, but until the next video, I thank you so much for watching all of the AMA. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll, well, see you in the next video.